about you? I'm Hank. Welcome to Hamiltonville Farm. Gina and I have been waiting almost a year to make this video for you guys. I'm going to introduce you to Homestead Implements.
Drum roll, please.
That's a horrible drum roll, but look, you get the point.
Ta-da!
So Homestead Implements is a brand new company out of Western New York, and we're just excited to partner with them. I'm going to tell you how we've started. I'm going to tell you ways that you can save on these implements. I'm going to tell you about their lineup, and then I'm going to tell you about all the great things that they offer. So let's go ahead and get started, and we're going to get started right now. So Homestead Implements is a company that's American owned. They only use U.S. steel. It's a small business, and the owner, the co-owner of the company, has got 30 years of metal fabrication experience. Well, what happened was him and a couple of engineers that are in their shop, they were going around and they were modifying some of their existing implements that they had. And as a tractor enthusiast, as a small farmer, he was like, you know what, I think we're onto something. I think that we can make a high quality, better built implement and be able to market this stuff. With that being said, Homestead Implements was born. Now you got this small business in Western New York I mean, he's hit the market on fire, right? These things are incredible. We're going to go through them in detail. So exactly how did Hamiltonville Farm get hooked up with Homestead Implements? Well, it's a really cool story because we actually got connected on Facebook when the marketing team was watching our videos, and they said, hey, we kind of like this guy. And they like Gina too.
Hi.
So they was like, hey, we want this guy because he's honest, he's genuine. And I said, listen, we're going to work with you. You've got to have good customer service. Your product has to be through the roof, right? And so we actually invested in this company with our time and our resources. We've been testing their prototypes for this stuff since January.
Right.
So it's been a long time in the making. So they sent us the prototypes of everything you see here. We were able to go ahead and test them, make recommendations on some improvements or some things that we would change as small landowners, and then send that prototype back to the factory, and they incorporated some of the things that we suggested, and then they made improvements on the prototypes themselves to bring you the highest quality product that they can possibly bring you. This is not the entire lineup they have. They're coming out with a bunch more implements. I mean, they're coming out with front and rear post hole diggers, bottom plows, disc harrows, brush cutters, rotary cutters, things like that. And they actually have two different lineups. The Pinnacle series is their heavy duty series. This is a series that's going to be 5, 6, and 7 foot wide. It's their heavy duty lineup. So when you order a heavy duty implement, you will get the Pinnacle series, and you'll have things like, it'll say it on the implement itself. They also offer a standard duty lineup, which is their independent series, and that's going to be 4, 5, and 6 foot. Now you're going to have implements that you can get from there as well, like the standard box blades and land planes and things like that. Just call their customer service and they'll be able to tell you what the difference is between the independent series and the Pinnacle series as far as the implements that they offer and the widths that they offer as well. And I'm actually going to tell you 2 ways to save money on each of these products. I'm telling you, me and Gina are looking forward to being brand ambassadors for Homestead Implements. And we're looking forward to making videos for you guys to show how tough these tools are, tools to work the earth, right? So that's going to be one of their slogans that they have. So we're going to show you, we're going to strap it onto the Branson tractor, and we're going to show you how durable and how tough these things are in upcoming videos. So let's start and tell you all the things that they've sent me and how we're going to use them here at Hamiltonville Farm.
Plus, they have a really cool logo. Turn around, let me see that.
Yeah. Look at that.
Yeah, I like that.
Huh? Yeah, they got some really cool stuff going on. So homesteadimplements.com is their website, but we'll talk more about that in a minute because I want to tell you about their products that they've got, and I want to tell you ways to save some money. Now you notice that all the implements I have are red. Well, that's because I wanted them to match Brutus. But they have 6 standard colors to match most tractors. If you need a different color, I talked about that customer service earlier, that excellent customer service, just give them a call, tell them what you need, and they'll probably be able to match that color for you. So let's talk about this Grapple. And the thing about this Grapple and every other implement that you can have here is you always get free shipping inside the continental US. So I think that's an excellent way to save money, because, you know, you start thinking about this Grapple weighs 327 pounds and these other implements weigh, you know, several hundred pounds. So if you start talking about the cost of freight,
It's a big deal.
yeah, it's a big deal. So in order for them to offer free shipping in the continental US, that's a big money saver for you. But I've also got 2 other ways to save money, but let's talk about the Grapple first, and then I'll tell you another way. So this Grapple is solid. I mean, it's 327 pounds, so super lightweight. The model that I have has the clamshell across the top, or a single lid, if you will. It's just, I mean, it's super well built. Just look at, I want to try to give you all the detail in it because I think it's important. How it's welded up, the hoses that you've got on it, the cylinders, the grease points inside the rocker there. And this, again, the Pinnacle series is the heavy duty series that they make. And so you can get that, and you're going to get all the finer US steel, the thicker, heavier gauge steel. You're going to get the top quality. So this, I'm telling you, this Grapple is insane. Again, it's all made in America. As we mentioned earlier in the video, Homestead Implements is actually a US business. And so for them to show their appreciation to the veterans out there, they're going to offer a special discount for military veterans. Don't worry if you're not a veteran, because we've got another way for you to save as well. But after I talk about this land plane, I'm going to tell you the veteran code to use to save a little bit of money. The land plane is going to have the 6 ripper shanks in the front, and it's going to have the 2 blades. And the thing about this is the blades are reversible and adjustable. Look at the slots that you see in the side here. But this is something else I want to show you about the box blade and the land plane, the ripper shanks. The ripper shanks, you can see this metal that's here and here? That's extra support to keep that ripper shank from coming out the back side of this tubing. Super well built. Again, just look at all the welds. Look at how the craftsmanship of it is. A lot of attention to detail in it. You know, I know these are all broad brush things that we're talking about, but that veteran code to save money is USVET10. I'll put it right here in the bottom of the screen. I'll also put it in the description below the video. USVET10, all capital letters. You save 10% on each of these products by proving that you're a US veteran. Next up is the box blade. So let me kind of show you some of the detail that they put into the box blade. The box blade, again, it's got the 6 ripper shanks, the heavy duty ripper shanks. All these are quick hitch compatible, by the way. Got the nice Pinnacle sticker here. Just well built. Reversible blades. Solid. I mean, look how thick all that is. I love it. Some really cool conversations that we've had with Homestead Implements is about how important customer service is to us. You know, we want, not only does your if you had the best product in the world but your customer service is horrible, you're not going to sell a lot of implements. They were like, you know what, those 2 things are important to us too. Here's the 3 things that they lined out. They said we're American made, we got great customer service, and we provide a quality product. And I was like, hey, I'm on board. That's it. That's
a win-win.
It's a win-win. You know, there's a lot of great companies out there that fits that same portfolio. This is the next thing. There's an old saying, you can't be first, but you can be next, right? All right, so this is what we're going to talk about next, is the rear blade. Let's talk about it for a little bit, and then I'm going to tell you how you can save even if you're not a veteran. You know, I like these clever style hooks here. So instead of just a single pin or a hole that you go through, you've got a clever style that you can, or a shackle style that you can hook up to, and this heavy duty pin goes all the way through, or your quick hitch can pick it up. It's got a kickstand on it. That's what the back of it looks like. Again, it's adjustable. I can't wait to put all these on my tractor here. So if you guys are looking to do some type of snow removal, move some dirt, maybe shape some roads, This rear back blade will help you out with that. So you talking about all the implements so far, we've made our way down to the rototiller. Gina?
This is my favorite.
This is Gina's favorite, right? Why is that?
For obvious reasons.
Yeah. So
I run a flower farm.
Yeah, so
I'm going to use this
She,
a lot.
I can't. She's already told me. She was like, I'm gonna have my whole daggum yard plowed
That's
up.
right.
Yeah.
Pumpkin patch is next.
Pumpkin patch.
I'm gonna put it to the test.
So I'm like, you need to chill out on the flowers a little bit there. But this 7-foot wide rototiller is going to get it done. You can actually save more money if you use another code called Hank 5. So if you use Hank 5, you get 5% off if you're not a U.S. veteran, right? So you've got a couple ways to save that we've talked about. You got free shipping in the continental U.S. You've got U.S. Vet 10, all caps, and now you've got 5% off with code Hank 5. All right, all caps, Hank 5, and I'll put it on here. Let's talk a little bit about this rototiller.
I'm gonna have to ask them about Gina 5.
Gina 5 for all the, yeah, there you go. That's not
Just
bad
kidding,
idea.
just kidding.
This rototiller, this thing weighs like 700 and something pounds. It's a beast. So it is, again, the Pinnacle series, and it's gear drive. So you can check the oil there on the top. It's got a slip clutch on it. So, you know, when you start looking at top tier implement companies, you know that the ones that come with slip clutches, that's just one indication that it's going to be a better product than ones that have shear pins on it. Let's take a look underneath. Little protective flap here from the debris. The adjustable shoes here, so the adjustable depth of the tiller, see how far you can go down. And of course this opens up to expel the debris as much as you want. Now this is the last piece we're going to talk about in this video, but it's not the last piece that they make. Their lineup is evolving. If you need like a bale spear, you need that brush cutter comes out in a little bit. There's a couple other things that they're in the process of engineering and making, but we just don't have them on the property yet. And I don't need a bale spear, so they're not going to send me one, right? But the landscape rate, let's talk about that just for a second. It's got these, this is how the tine setup is on here. So if you want to remove a tine, you take this, you loosen this bolt, nut and bolt off, remove a tine, and that gives you a gap. And I've seen people do that in the past. Again, this is all quality American steel, built by veterans and small American business. Got a kickstand on it. I'm telling you, these products are awesome. All these so if you're looking to buy new tractor implements, take a look at Homestead Implements at homesteadimplements.com. To take advantage of these coupon codes. Now, you're not going to be able to stack them or combine them to get more discount, but hey, if you're a veteran, get the 10% off. If you're not a veteran, use Hank 5, and of course, you're always going to get that free shipping in the continental U.S. So it's going to save you some money. And listen, we're just so excited about bringing you more of the same quality content that you're used to seeing. You know, our videos are going to be now using these high quality U.S. made implements on the videos that we make for you. So nothing's changing here except that we get to be brand ambassadors for Homestead Implements. We're so looking forward to that. You know, you'll see the Homestead difference when you call them and make an order for your next implement. So I hope you enjoyed this video. I hope you like seeing all the Homestead implements coming up in future videos. There's a little white circle here. Click that to subscribe. And also underneath it is more videos from Hamiltonville Farm. Thanks a lot. God bless.